Any team I want to really have or be a part of would be the Lakers.
Everything you could ever possibly want in life all begins with one thing, a dream that you conceive, that you strive for every single day, your very own dream. A key thing in life is to keep your brand and your identity strong to who you are. Any mistake you make can affect how people look at you and what they think of you, no matter if it was the right call or the wrong call. People are always watching your move, even if you don't know it. So always do your best to make the right decision. Now, once you have that solid dream of what you want to do, you have to believe in yourself. Equip yourself with the best tools and knowledge and people around you in order to strive for greatness.
Be something in life and do something in life. And so I was a big dreamer.
You can't be scared to take that leap when you know you're ready. Always believe in yourself. A great way to grow as an individual would to be always to show respect to everybody, no matter what circumstance they are in. Whether they're better than you, or you think you're better than them, or they look different than you, or whatever the case may be. No matter who they are, where they're at in life, you should respect them because that's the right thing to do. And regardless of your situation, you should always be striving and hunting down a way to win. That should be your main priority of how to figure out a way to win the game of life through its ups and downs in any way possible, trying to strive and reach that victory in the game of life.
Your brand is everything, and you will always be able to make money if your brand is strong. What do I worry about? I worry about brand control. My brand is huge now, right? And one thing I fight with every day, I want to make sure I don't dilute the brand. I don't do anything, make any major mistakes, because any mistake will hurt your brand. And so those are the things that keep me up at night, just making sure my brand remains strong. And so that's a good message for all these young men and women watching your show, is make sure that your brand is everything. And you will always be able to make money if your brand is strong. Even if you go bankrupt, if your brand is strong, you'll be able to still make some money. Donald Trump proved that. He bounced right back. Look where he is today. You know, he went through that phase, came right back, because he kept the brand strong, and that's important. You block your own growth. So you have to now say to yourself, hey, once you get the tools, once you've done your homework, then you can start making a move to say, okay. Well, I'm a big believer in, if you don't dream it, you can't become it. I mean, look where you're sitting. You've done a wonderful job, and you remained a good man with all the success that you've had and your family has had. And just like myself, you had the dream that you could be something in life and do something in life. And so I was a big dreamer, you know, and so my job was to clean these 7 floors between Friday and Sunday. So every time I would go to the 7th floor was the CEO's office. So I would bust in like I was the CEO. I'm dreaming like I'm the CEO now. And then I would kick my feet up on his desk, recline the seat back, and I pretended like I had an assistant out front, and I would hit the intercom button. Tony, could you bring me today's paper, some coffee and donuts? And so I pretend she would come into the office, and one time I'm sitting there dreaming, and he walks in and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm dreaming like I'm the CEO." And who would have ever thought? I've been blessed. And here I am the CEO of my own company, and what a blessing. And so, but I think back to those moments, and those moments helped me to get to where I am today.
All I know is that Donald Sterling is not welcome back in the NBA he shouldn't be welcomed by the owners. I hope they voted right. But the players, former players, and the fans, I was there the other night at the Clipper game, don't want to see Donald Sterling as the owner anymore. Now, what he thinks and what he feels, he's in another world if he thinks that everybody wants to see him back owning the Clippers. It's not about owning the team. Now, what I really would want to do, any team I want to really have or be a part of would be the Lakers, not the Clippers. But if I can't be a part of them, and it's a team out there like the Clippers that I like and my partners like, because you got to remember, this is going to be $1 billion deal. So I have to include the Guggenheim, Mark Walters, and Todd and Peter. Exactly. They're going to be a part of that. So we have to wait and see.
If he felt like that, I'm okay with it. You know, I'm not a guy who who's going to be upset that he said these type of things. I think that what I would say is that, to Clyde or anybody else, I didn't want any sympathy. The only thing I wanted was to be treated the same way you treated me before you knew I had HIV. The difference between Clyde and I is that I figure out a way how to win. I don't sit back and ever say, the guy, you gave him all the sympathy and I should have been the MVP. I never say that. All the times that I should have won, do you know how many times I should have won? I've never said, why me with HIV? That's not who I am. I deal with what has happened. So it happened, I dealt with it, and I will continue to deal with it. That's who I am. And so when I see Clyde, I'm gonna hit him, hug him, and man, how you doing? How the family? How your wife? I would never mention this because it doesn't mean anything to me. I just got to keep moving forward,